Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Inside Gators Football, presented by UF Health. I'm Sean Kelley, the voice of the Gators, and of course, alongside the head coach of the Gators, Billy Napier. Florida's 2-3 now in the season after upsetting 9th-ranked Texas in a good homecoming for everybody. After being gone from the swamp for a month, the Gators came home and out of the bye week with a 29-21 win. Coach, congratulations. Big win for the Gators to even your SEC record at 1-1. What were your thoughts after the game on Saturday night?
Yeah, I was humbled to be a part of that. I think the staff did a great job. The players were ready to play. Not only a great plan, but I think the mindset was there. I think we got really good leadership from the players. And it was good to be back at home, and our fans were a major factor in the game.
Coach, that opening drive, I thought, set the tone. You had said last week, we need a fast start. And I was wondering what you meant by that, or what specifically would be deemed a fast start. Pretty good effort right there, by the way your team marched down the field.
Yeah, we were efficient. We played clean. We had a lot of plays where we had all 11 guys doing what they're supposed to do. I thought we were physical. And then we did a nice job on third down. We stayed on the field. DJ was executing early. I think that was important to not only get him off to a good start, but in general, the team as a whole. So went the way we want. We had it scripted. If we were scripting it, that's the way we'd like it to go.
No doubt. Lagway was perfect on that opening drive throwing the football. In fact, Lagway had his third best quarterback rating in his young career this past Saturday. Coach, you mentioned third down. The Gators won third down. They were also very good on first down, averaging 8.2 yards per play. Some of that it's a combination, right? Play calling, executing on the run, and then throwing the football too. The trenches, Coach, the line of scrimmage, seemingly was dominated by Florida on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, big physical group we have, and they played that way. I thought Ron did a great job mixing it up. We pressured, and that enabled our guys to go get the quarterback. And really, you think about the run game, 53 yards to 159. I think they were under 2 yards a carry in general runs. The quarterback had all the rushing yards. So we controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides. We kept third down manageable. We made them play third and long, and that gives you a chance to protect your quarterback and affect theirs.
In fact, the Gators' offensive line did not allow a sack this past Saturday. The defense, 6 sacks, 7 tackles for loss, 2 takeaways. Back to the run game just for a moment. Jaden Ball, career-high number of carries. Third time in his career he goes over 100 yards. Also used him in the receiving game, too. Jaden Ball and what he meant to you this past Saturday, Coach.
Yeah, he's got to touch it, and I think just the brand of football we need to play, the formula for us is him, a good, healthy dose of him. I thought Duke Clark did some really good things as well when he got a chance to play. And look, Duke goes down, and then Jaden has to carry the load for the majority of the day. So Jaden is a marquee back, and we need to continue to give him his opportunities.
Can't believe I waited this long to ask you about Dallas Wilson and his first career start, his first career game as a Gator coach. All of the folks that I've talked to that have been around this program for a long time kind of recognize his efforts as one of the best debuts in this program's history. I won't be as hyperbolic about that without further study, but Dallas Wilson's impact for the Gators was what, Coach?
Yeah, no, a matchup issue for the other team, and I think when you're rushing the ball and you got an individual player out there at X, now we're cooking, right? So it helps the run game, it helps the quarterback, and a guy that can go one-on-ones, and the guy's got great play strength. He's a good run-after-catch player as well. In general, his energy, his competitive spirit, not only his physical talent, I think make him unique.
I have to ask you, as you're watching that play that he makes down the right side of the field into the end zone for a touchdown, put me in Billy Napier's head real time as that's unfolding for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, it'd been nice to have this guy the first month this season. No, look, the kid is he's done that in practice. We had him all spring. You could see it in the spring game. I mean, I think everybody knows the guy's a really unique player. And I love the kid. I think he's fun to coach. He's got great energy, a great attitude, and he's a workhorse, man. Like his ability to handle the workload at practice, durable, tough. he's going to be a special player for the Gators for sure.
Coach, special teams flashed again, and it's Taylor Spirito, who's not only recorded a touchdown now in his career, he Supermans his way to a big block punt that results in 2 points. We're going to look at that in plays of the week here this week, Coach. But again, special teams and their impact in your win.
Yeah, I think the punt block was a huge spark in the game. I do think that in general, outside of that, we have some things that we need to clean up in the kicking game, not as sharp as we would like. But Coach Houston drew up a great concept there, and we caught him on the right hash at the right time. And Taylor did a great job executing the play. So really good job by that unit, and that unit continues to be a difference maker for us in general.
Bill, you made it clear last week that you needed the crowd. Finally back at home, you needed the crowd not only to participate, but help beat Texas.
Yeah.
Seems like they stood up for you a little.
Yeah, man, it was special in there. And look, I think the players feed off of it, and they're a part of the team, and it's a huge advantage. I mean, I think you ask any visiting fan, any visiting staff, any visiting player, our place is second to none, and certainly Saturday was another great example.
Coach, you meet with the media after the game, and then you and your staff reconvene. The team comes back in on Sunday. As you and I sit down, we're about 48 hours out of that win against Texas. When you think back now, is there anything about this moment in the season or the performance that's kind of hit you here now that maybe you didn't think about immediately after the game on Saturday?
Well, I just think, I felt strongly about the team in the offseason, and I think I finally kind of saw us put it all together in all parts of our team. And I believe there's more ceiling here. I think there's even more areas where we can keep getting better and be more difficult to prepare for and defend and go against. So this team's capable of being really, really good, and I think there's a lot more to accomplish.
No doubt. Gators knock off a top 10 team. They do so as an unranked team once again inside the swamp under Billy Napier. Held Texas to 87 yards of total offense in the first half. As Coach mentioned, dominated first down, third down, the rushing game, the passing game, and time of possession once again, too. And the Gators play from in front for their first SEC win of the season. Coach, congratulations. Looking forward to next week at Kyle Field. For Billy Napier, I'm Sean Kelley. Thanks for joining us. This has been Inside Gators Football presented by UFL.